Good evening, everybody. Happy Saturday. How we doing? Welcome back for another night. Hopefully some more silver tonight. If you see down at the bottom, the treasure chest giveaway will be next Saturday night. Next Saturday night for the treasure chest giveaway. The comment video will be out tomorrow or Monday. Make sure you follow the specific instructions in the video for your chance to win. It will be a little specific on what you have to have in your comment. I'll try to eliminate some of the people who just pop in and out and say hey or say hi or whatever. So be on the lookout for that video tomorrow or Monday. That will be out. So excited to do that. Another treasure chest giveaway. So 3 years now. It should be a ton of fun. So we'll do free roll hunts as well as be giving away some silver packets as well. So good evening to everybody. Got a bunch of people here, 33 people in the house already. So Silver Highlander, good evening. No, I did take last weekend off, Silver Highlander. I was up for the final kind of memorial for my father-in-law. So that was last weekend. I'll be streaming this weekend. Next weekend, the weekend of the 29th, I will not be streaming. I'm going up to my son's to finish his basement and going to a Tigers game on Sunday afternoon. So that's what we'll be doing on 2 weeks from now. So I will be up at my son's, and then after that, we should be pretty much back to our somewhat of our normal schedule. So looking forward to it. So welcome in again, everybody. Appreciate you guys being here. All right, let's get after it. We're just going to have 2 duck races tonight. We'll have the $3 race. We'll have the Saturday special. We're going to get into the next special coin race probably after I get back from my son's in about 3 weeks, just so you guys know. Boxes tonight. Box 1 is going to be for Roy Hathaway. Box 2 will be Michael Spicer. And box 3 will also be Roy Hathaway. So I have 2 boxes available for the next time we stream in a couple weeks. So if anybody is interested, let me know. Have 2 boxes available for that. We have had rain, and more rain here in Ohio. It has been very, very wet. I'm sure some of the folks, I know Roy said he's going to try to pop in tonight. He had some issues with power and flooding in his area. So hopefully Roy is getting through all that real well. He said he would try to pop in later tonight on his phone. He will not be able to get on his computer tonight, he said. So prayers to Roy on recovery from the floods and the power outages. So it is good coffee, Martin. I'm excited. Ready to go tonight. So here we go. 50, 75, 100 likes. EOS 1, 2, and 3, just like usual, are on the docket. So we are probably getting close to halfway, at least on the 50 likes. We should be there before long. Send the rain that way too. I'm telling you, it rained I think it's rained every day since we got back from Michigan Monday night. It has been crazy. Giveaways, I will get some of those sent out next Friday, KG Storage Hunter. I was going to work on them last night. It has just been a really long, crazy week. So I will get on some of those next week and get all those out. So my apologies, because I am probably about a week and a half behind on last month's giveaways last month's giveaway stuff. So we'll get to that. So here we go. Roy Hathaway has box number 1. So like I said, if you got something coming, it'll be coming. My apologies. I am behind on shipping. We were out of town last weekend, so I couldn't ship last weekend. And I really need to do it on the weekends to have the time to make it happen. So anyway, Roy Hathaway, box 1. I don't know if Roy is here. I'll give a second to see if he pops in. Hey, Trey Joyner, how you doing? Oh, nice. Trey, glad you received everything. So, All right. So, oh, Roy is here. WB2. He says, all right, Roy, thank you very much. Good luck. I know you're going to be in and out. I hope things are going well on the recovery over in your area there. Much appreciated. WB2 is going to be a Loomis box this week. I actually got one Loomis box and one Brinks box from the PB Bank today, which is super weird. That never happens. But that's what we got. And then, Roy, if you're still here, I have an option tonight. Ryan did not have any Morgans. I only have 2 Morgans left, but I did pick up some really nice piece dollars. If you have a preference. Hey, Mike Shalais, how you doing? So this one here is a 1925, and it is a Philly, but it's a Butte. These are BU. So if you have a preference, let me know. Otherwise, I will throw you a Morgan. Some people may like the piece dollars a little more. Yeah, I asked them, I said, you guys got any Morgans? And they said, well, we got a few, but somebody just called in and bought $1,000 worth of 1,000 Morgans, not $1,000 worth, 1,000 Morgans, which is crazy to me. So, all right, let me grab that box for Roy. Let's get after it. Good luck, Roy. I'm excited. Hopefully some shiny tonight. There it is. WB2 right there. It's going to be a Loomis box. Gonna be a Loomis box tonight. So there she is. This was packed on August 10th, 2026. So not very long ago, just a couple days. We will see how she goes. Good evening, Jolly Roger. I know I missed a few of you guys earlier. Dad's Fair Change, good evening to you. Here we go. Let's see what we have. Oh, no. Roy, we have a brand new box of 2022s. So I'm going to need you to pick another one. Brand new 2022s. What are them still doing hanging around after all this time? That's not what we wanted to see at all. Piece dollar is good. All right, I will do a piece dollar. Yep, brand new 2022. So we're going to need another pick from you, Roy. That stinks. I was excited about these boxes this week. I hope they're not all that way. I don't know if I ever had new boxes of 2022s. All right, on to WB3, he says. We'll try that one. I'll be doing some shucking and chucking on some coin rolls this week, if that's what the deal is. So, all right, on to the second try for Roy. WB3, right there. It does have the same pack date. I'm hoping for better results. Well, they are a little more circulated. I see some 23s. Ooh, I think we're going to have new rolls of 2023s mixed in here, Roy. About half a box. So, I would say we may. Let me open one of these real quick. If these are full rolls of 2023s, we're going to need to pick again. And they pretty much are. There's 3 circulated coins. 3 circulated coins. That stinks. I don't see any enders or anything exciting, so I'm assuming we'll go with another box. These are going to be a lot of new stuff. So let me know, Roy, if you want to swap that out. WB1. All right. I don't blame you because that don't look very appetizing as far as boxes go. All right. WB1. Please don't be new coins. That's all I'm asking for. No new coins. None. There it is. WB1 right there. Same pack date again. And this looks much more circulated. I only see 5 new end coins, I think. That's it. So I think we're good to go with this box. We'll give it a whirl. see what happened. We got a $3 race tonight. How many times? This is it, Roy. You only got 3 chances. We have a $3 race tonight, Eric K, and we have the Saturday special. We're going to start with the new coin race after I get back from my son's the weekend of the 29th. So there we go right there. That looks a lot better. Let's see what we got. Good luck, Roy. I'm getting my exercise in. Trying to find a circulated box here. Hey, Vincent Caparina, good evening. Credit Craft Coins, how are you doing? Caparello, good evening. Thanks for stopping in. All right, here we go. We finally got a box we can hunt after one uncirculated one and one mostly uncirculated one. Thank you, Vincent Caparina. 5 spots in each race for Roy. Let me write that down. Let me write it down. 5 spots each race for Roy. All right, I got that wrote down. That will make me remember, hopefully. So thank you, Roy. I appreciate it. So yeah, I was super stoked. If you guys haven't seen my quarter video yet, I found something I thought I would never find. And I found it this week in a quarter box, so that was pretty sweet. That might be an ender, maybe? That looks suspicious. We might have an ender, maybe. Let's see. No, it's not, unfortunately. It looks pretty suspicious. All right, here we go. Let's get after it. Find Roy some goodies. So I did hunt the boxes from last week. I just got them back to the bank today. They were pretty rough. What's that? Was that Sitting Liberty token? Yes, that is 90% silver. That was 90% silver. That was something I thought I would never, ever find in a box. It was super cool. Never, ever figured that would happen. But, yeah, I was super stoked. I couldn't believe it. Could not believe it. So, we got 2 races tonight. I'm not going to start, like I said, the race for, you know what? I don't have my glasses. I think they're upstairs in the bedroom. I got done hunting some coins last night and bagging some stuff up, and I think I took them upstairs. So I'm going to have to run and grab the my sexy readers and get those on. So give me just a minute. Yeah, I was stoked, Silver Highlander. That was very cool. All right, I'll be right back. Give me just a minute to run upstairs, grab my glasses. Okay. All right, we're back. Sexy glasses in hand. Actually, they're on my face, but we're good to go. Spots for the race will be $3 and $10. $3 and $10 for spots. So the second race, the Saturday special, is a 1 ounce round for first, half ounce round for second, 40 and a dime for third, a 40%er for fourth, and a silver dime for second to last. So it is a $10 donation for the last race and $3 for the first race. So that is where we're at. Luckily, silver's pretty much hung on, so I haven't had to change anything. I'm going to try to just leave it alone. We'll see. Hey, Valerie Bowen. Is Gabe there? Gabe, the super coin roll hunting fan. Good evening, Gabe, if you're watching. Hopefully you're having a good weekend. There is a 1983, not Zeno FG. Good evening, retired old guy. Hope you're doing well. Silver Addiction in the house. Good evening to you, brother. Hope you're doing well. How's the back doing? Are you feeling better? All right, there is an NIFC. First find of the box. And we hit 50 likes already. Holy smokers. Give me just a second. We'll get the 50 likes set up. Man, we're flying. Hang on, that's the wrong one. I need the Nightbots. Nightbots. Nightbot.tv. All right, let's go to giveaways. Next. 50 likes. 50 likes. Back is a bit worse since last weekend. Kind of overdid it at your daughter's wedding. Oh, no. All right, 50 likes is rolling if you guys want to jump in. Gabe says hello. Well, good to see you too, Gabe. Thanks for hanging out, brother. I appreciate it. All right. So I'm going to hunt this roll and another one, and then we'll draw a winner here in just a few minutes. Hey, James Benson, good evening. Rolf, good evening. Onyx Systems in the house. William E. is here. Yenny Ambon, Kason 2006, Ben Chisholm, KJ. Man, everybody's here. Welcome in, everybody. Good to see all of you. I got to back this scope off just a little bit here. There we go. It was a little too close. There is a 72 Denver. Not the no FG. All right, nothing there. I'm going to get one more roll in, and then we're going to draw us a 50 likes winner. So good luck, everybody. Make sure you get in. Hey, Wolf Tracks, how you doing? So I think I asked this before, but if you guys don't mind humoring me, we are thinking about going to, man, that is a beautiful bicentennial. I may have to keep that. We are thinking about going to either Orange Beach or Gulf Shores, Alabama over Thanksgiving week. So if you guys have any input on the area, things to do, places to go, must-see stuff, we're thinking about doing a week down there. So if you guys have any input, please let me know. Hopefully I do not miss it. I will try to pay attention. There is a 72D. Hey, Walker Magnet, good evening. And not the no FGs. There's an 82. Not the no FG. Ask Walker, you say? All right, here we go. Let's get a 50 likes. I'm going to talk to the Alabama guy. That was in my plans, but I didn't know if anybody else in the chat maybe had been there before. So I was trying to gather all the info I can. You and your wife lived in Orange Beach for 3 years? Nice. How was it, David Gullidge? Let me know. All right. Oh, hang on. Why is there nobody entered here? Just a second. All right, go ahead and enter again, please. It did not pick anything up. Looked at it on YouTube. Looks awesome. All right, I got one person in. There we go. They're picking them up now. So please get in again. I'll hunt one more roll. We'll draw a winner. Sorry about that. Nightbot had the week off. He's a little sleepy after last week. He didn't have to do any work, so you got to get him broke in. Pat Baxter, good evening. How you doing? KCB, good evening to you. Great, lots of food. What did that say? It's great, lots of food. Beaches are great. All right, looks like it's still fairly warm that time of year down there, mid-70s. So I'm excited about that. Are there any fresh seafood places down there? Any place to buy like fresh shrimp, fresh fish? I'm sure there is. There wasn't Destin, so I'm sure there is, but I'm just going to ask all the questions. All right, 45 people eligible, 45 eligible, 61 watching. Hurry up and get in. We're going to draw a winner. Good luck, everybody. 50 likes winner in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lyle Okamoto. Been a minute, Lyle. Welcome in, and you are the winner, my friend. 50 likers. Lyle Okamoto with the win. And there it is. Lyle Okamoto gets the job done. We have all 10 envelopes available, Lyle. You just need to pick 1 through 10. I can't remember if you've been here since we started this. Probably, but I figured I'd throw it out there. All right. We'll see where Lyle wants to go here. He says number 8. I wonder what is in number 8. All right, let's check number 8 right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Number 8 right there. Good luck, Lyle. Let's see what we got here in the 50 likers for Lyle. It is going to be a Merc dime and a Rosie dime right there. Couple silvers. Going to be a 1964 on the Rosie and a 1943. Nope, 1940s. I can't read it. Where did my light go? $1945 on the Merc dime. So there you go right there. Congratulations. Lyle Okamoto, number 8 is gone. Just like that. 75 likers will be the next giveaway. So that will be coming very soon. Very soon. Hey, Jim Thompson, how you doing? Where YouTube doesn't send notifications. I haven't been getting a lot of notifications either. I didn't get one for... I did not get one for Walker's stream today. I got in the car at the coin shop and I'm like, well, I don't see anything. I wonder if he's streaming or not. So I did pop in and say hi and listened on the way home. And the grandkids were here when I got here, so I did not tune in after that, unfortunately. But we had Travis and Sienna were here hanging out, so we do not have them tonight. We usually have them on Saturday nights, but not this week. So a little bit different tonight. How do I store copper memorial? Any sense that I store at all? Create Craft, I store in tubes, and then I buy the little circle labels, different colors, pink, whatever, they come on the little pads, and I mark what's in them on the top. That's how I store all mine, but I only keep nice memorials that I find in boxes. I'm not a copper guy. I know a lot of people keep copper, and I did that for a while way back, and it's just too much for me. I just can't deal with all the stuff around. So I ended up getting rid of it probably about 3 years ago. But anything I do keep, nice cents, or I do keep wheat cents are all in the boxes that the tube comes in. They're all labeled. So that is how I usually do those. I usually just put them all in a cup, and then about 5 or 6 times a year, we will go through and put them all in their respective tubes. I'm bad at keeping up on that sometimes, so. Yeah, I know. I get that, create craft, and I'm glad that it is for the people that are doing it, but I just can't. It's just too much for me. I'm more into the I'm into silver, obviously, but I'm more into the numismatic stuff than anything else. So that's kind of my drive in coin collecting. So I like nicer coins, coins that I would say are maybe a little more rare, but just did that a lot of tubes. I think I have 4 of the 100 count boxes that are all full of tubed up wheat cents. And then the 4th one is all partial rolls. So, and they're still in storage right now. So I don't even have them out yet. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking as well, Brian Jensen. But I mean, for probably a year, I was keeping it all. And then storage space gets to be a little tight. So, hey, Aaron Foy, how you doing? Talk to me later. Are you leaving? Sorry if I didn't see it earlier. There is another NIFC, a 2009er. All right. Here we go. We still have 35 rolls left in the box. We got a long ways to go. They are good circulated rolls, though. That is for sure. There is a 74D. Not the BDO. Another 74D. Still not the DDO. All right, come on, box. Give us some goodies here. I like this. This is a good circulated box for sure. There is a 74D, not the DDO again. So we did score a little bit of silver late in the stream last week, so I'm hoping to continue on tonight with some shiny again. There's a really nice 1982. So sick of ads on everything. Are the ads bad again tonight? I looked over that again when I scheduled the stream last night. I have no way to turn them off, which is very unfortunate, but I have no way to turn them off. Still have $400 of pennies to go through. I'm still getting 2 boxes of pennies a week. And I probably had 1 40%er and 2 NIFCs in the box last weekend. Nice. Are you hunting boxes tonight, Brian? Hopefully you are. There's a 72D. Another 72D. Yeah, I don't like the ads as much as anybody else does, but it's a little maddening. I noticed today I was watching the Tigers highlights right after I came in from working outside before I got in the shower. I've had 4 since the stream started on the TV and on the laptops. Oh, man. But I was watching Tigers highlights today, and it was like every inning on the highlights, they had another ad. So I think I had 9 ads in like a 10-minute video. I'm like, come on with the ads already. I mean, that's just, I mean, I understand that You got to make a little money, but I mean, it seems like it's getting excessive. Yeah, it is. They'll put a commercial on everything. Haven't had any time to hunt lately, getting ready for a garage moving sale. Oh my gosh, are you moving, Brian Jensen? Where are you moving to? This is news in the community. Are you staying in Minnesota? There's another NIFC. So I've been selling 3 boxes of $50 this week. One was new 2026s. The others had 140 and 2 no FGs. Well, I'm good with no FGs. Back to southern Minnesota, closer to the grandkids. Very nice. Well, I hope that's a successful pack and move for you, Brian Jensen. Can't even watch without. And that's the other issue is like most of the ads are for stuff. I'm like, there's no way in the world I'm ever buying any of this. And it could be many things. What are the meal things that they got out now? That they sell you, the weekly meal plans or whatever. I'm like, I'm not buying that. You keep showing me these ads. I've clicked a million times. I'm not interested. But they just keep coming. All right. That's a beautiful 1972. Maybe telling you something. Oh boy. Staying out of that conversation, Vinny. All right. We're closing in on halfway here. I'm going to update the board real quick. We do have 4 Nifsies that we have found so far. All right, so here we go. Let's keep rolling. Like I said, we still have 28 rolls in the box. Long ways to go. We got 8 full boxes of copper memorial backs that you still need to hunt for the 64 DDR, 66 DDR, 68. Man, there's a bunch of them. All the other major variety hunts are done. And normally with mine, I hunt them as I go when I'm hunting penny boxes, so I don't have to go back. Say, I ain't going back. I ain't going back to look at them again. Well, either way, Brian, I know, I hate moving. I hate move. What is going on with that? All right, I think we got a light planchet, so this may be our miscellaneous here. Let me get the scale out. See if I can get this where you guys can see it. All right, there it is. Yep, that is a 10.45 light planchet 1972. Hey, Chris Helms, how you doing? Feel a cat adoption in your future? The cat adoptions have begun for Eric A. Hey, Josh Staples, good evening. Say 72D, not Z, no FG. I don't have, we don't have any pets. I got grandkids. I don't need to have pets. There's always grandkids to chase around, so they keep you busy enough. All right, come on, baby. Give us something here. There's a nice 72D. One adopting you as often as it happens. All right, there's another NIFC, and we have the miscellaneous light planchet. 71D. Just ordered Wegovy. Good answer. Don't order everything, William E. Don't order it all. You got to save some for the rest of us. All right, Create Craft. Good luck on the sorting. Nothing better than sorting through a nice big pile of Mercury dimes. All right, could we please get a silver out of this box? It's okay, I sent false information. That'll teach him. That'll teach him. So anyway, we're looking at vacation in here the week of Thanksgiving for the whole week, so we probably will not be streaming that week. Oh, yeah, baby! There it is! We got one! Right here. It is going to be a 1969er. Right there, 40%er in the box. We got a silver on the board. I will take it. Very nice. Now, if we can find another one, we're just over halfway. There's time. There is some time. I like it. I'm going to update the board here as soon as I get through this roll. I want to see that silver on there. All right, so we have a silver, another NIFC, and a miscellaneous. We just need a proof and a 90 for a fill the board night. That's all we need. Proof and a 90. So we have 5 NIFCs. We have a list of miscellaneous, light planchet. And we now have a 40 on the board. There it is. Nice, Roy. We got you 40. You still got a wheel spin coming. And we still have 22 rolls in the box, 1 in hand. Plenty of time. Plenty of time. That one almost blended in on me, and at the last minute, I was like, is that? And it was. That one was a little hard to see. There is a 1983. Do it again, do it again. I've been trying Jim Thompson since the minute we started to do that, but I'll try. I'll try for another one. See if we can get lucky here. Come on, Shiny. You don't have to go away. You can just keep right on rolling in here. There's a 74D, not the DDO. We got one. All right. Nothing in that roll. Okay, 20 rolls left in the box. Still a lot of rolls left. Roy's probably due for a good box. There's a 72D, not FG. Another 72D. Well, just keep going out and coming back, Chris Helms. Let's see if it continues to work. I'm game to try it. I want all the silvers we can get. Keep them coming, I say. Just to want to keep them coming, there is a 74D again. A lot of 74Ds tonight, but no double dice yet. No dice on the DDO. There's a decent looking 71D. Will not be the DDO. All right, nothing in there. 2 strings in a row. We're back on it. We're going to hopefully put a little streak together here again. Keep getting some shiny. All right, come on, give us something here. The way Roy does it, he'll probably get a jackpot too when we do a wheel spin. He's good like that. He is good like that. Come on, baby. Give us another one. No dice. All right, maybe I need a drink of coffee here. That's good stuff right there. That is good stuff. There is a 1983. Another 1983. Come on, Silver. Don't be shy. There's another 72D. 14 minutes, and the Dallas Cowboys start their move to the Super Bowl. I don't know about that, Chris Helms. There's a pretty good team up in Detroit they're going to have to get through. We'll see. I think it's the resurgence of the Lions this year. After one off year, I think they're going to be back in full effect. Hopefully I'll get up to a game up there this year. That would be fun. To run to the tool bin. Bring back a good tool. Go Cowboys. Come on, Trey Joyner. What are you talking about? We can't be talking Cowboys. Say 72D. New York Jets to the Super Bowl. We'll see, retired old guy. We'll see if Aaron Glenn can get them boys pulled together up there. He's got a little work to do. All right, come on. There's a 72D. Did the Jets buy tickets? How you feeling about the Packers this year, Ricky Visconti? How you feeling? Let me hear it. Seahawks start in 15 minutes. I don't know, Silver Highlander. I hear you guys are signing Terry and Arnold. I don't know if that was a good idea or not. I don't know. You're feeling pretty good? Oh, I feel the same way about the Lions. We'll see how it all goes. I have been paying attention to the Tigers pretty hot and heavy as well, so I've been watching the highlights every night. They've been playing really well. Other than the last two games, they didn't play good today or yesterday. But other than that, been looking pretty good. 74D. Possible is definitely Rams look dangerous, huh? Now, I wonder if they win another Super Bowl I wonder if Matthew Stafford will retire if the Rams win another one. I think he's 40 this year. He's kind of old for a quarterback. Well, I guess you still got Pops out there. Aaron Rodgers is still playing, so. All right. 9 rolls left in the box, everybody. 9 rolls. $140 so far for our work. Whoa. Something sounded very off. Have to figure out what that was. There's a 74D. Favre will play forever. Yeah, they weren't going to re-sign him anyway, I don't think. Wolf Tracks. I'm hoping that looks like that is going to be another 72 light planchet, I think. Let's check it. Well, it's the highest bidder thing, Ricky Visconti. That's what I was hearing. And there it is, 10.39, another 72 light planchet, another miscellaneous on the board. I don't know, I'm hearing now that he's interested in coming back. So if they traded him for 2.5 months and then re-sign him and got a couple players to go with it, if that works out, then hey, don't threaten me with a good time. That's what I'm saying. I'd take it. I'd be all over that. I read a few articles this week. Google said he wants to come back to Detroit, so I don't know. Maybe the Dodgers aren't, maybe the pastures aren't as green as they look over there. Team lost one preseason game. Well, we did. I don't think we started a single starter, Chris Helms, so I don't know how much it really meant. I will be honest with you. I'm glad. I'm sure somebody would be mad about it, but I'm glad Teddy Bridgewater just retired. I don't think he was the answer at backup quarterback, in my opinion, but we'll see. I don't know if Josh Dobbs is either, but they got another guy there that seems to be playing all right, so we'll see how all that goes, but if Goff gets hurt, they're done. All right, 5 rolls left in the box. 5 rolls. Hoping for one more shiny here, but we're not finding it so far. 140 so far. There is a 1982. Hey, Jerry Jones, how you doing? Are you like number 60? Oh, I'm like number 65. Got it. I read it wrong. I'm following now. I am now following. $73D, pretty nice one. Not going to be the BDO, though. 83, not the no FD. Good to see you too there, Jerry Jones. Hope them Cowboys play good for you. All right, come on, baby. Give us something here. We're almost out of rolls. We got 3 left. 140 so far. Game fixing to start. 6 minutes, he said. Everybody's got the foosball on. I had a buddy that had tickets to the Lions preseason game the other night, but he said I could have them on Thursday, and I just didn't have the time available. He texted me Thursday late morning, I think it was, but I just couldn't make it happen. I wish I could have. Finished box 1, 8 NIFDs and all 2020s. That's interesting. Somebody's dumping 2020s down there. Brian's neck of the woods. A nice 1982. Not Zeno FGs. right, there it is. Roll 50. Empty box of Rooney. Right there. What will roll 50 hold? It doesn't look like it's going to hold any silver, but we did get a 40. Better than nothing. I got to swap Roy's Morgan out for a piece dollar also. All right, there it is. 140 percenter. We got another miscellaneous. Let me add that in. Another miscellaneous. We got a second light planchet. Done. All right, let me get the wheel pulled up. There it is, the box wheel. All right, Roy. Good luck, my friend. Let's spin the wheel. Here we go. Roy's wheel spin to go along with his box finds. Oh, no. War nickels. All right, it is a war nickel to go with the 40. It couldn't have got any worse than that, I don't think. But there it is. Let me go ahead and get this Morgan swapped out for Roy. Went from Morgan to a piece dollar. And then we have the 40 and the nickel right there. Thank you very much, Roy. It could have been worse. It has been worse. So we'll take it. I'm going to call it. I'm going to chalk it up for a win tonight. As much as you possibly can. We did get some silver, so there it is. I'm going to set the light planchets and the NIFCs aside. There it is. All righty. And it sounds like we might be at 75 likes already. We are at 75 likes. So give me just a second here. All right, 75 likers is open. 75 likes is open. Go on ahead and start getting in there. 75 likers. I'm going to get some paper here, get set up for the race in just a second. All right. Good luck, everybody. Currently have 40 people eligible. 40 people. You got a few more seconds to get in. Hurry on up and get over there. 43 now eligible. Good luck, everybody. And here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Michael Rose is going to be the 75 likes winner. Michael Rose. Congratulations, Michael Rose. So envelope 8 is the only one gone. We have envelopes numbered 1 through 10. Number 8 is gone. So let me know which one you would like to go with. First win, nice. It had to come eventually. You eventually had to get there. Number 6, he says. All right, number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There is number 6 right there. What do we have in number 6? Hey, Sam Lemon. And we have a proof bicentennial 40% silver quarter coming your way right there, Michael Rose. Congratulations. 40% silver proof bicentennial quarter. Just like that. Very nice. Michael Rose, 75 likes winner. All right, envelope 6 is gone. Next up, we are doing the $3 race tonight. $3 race, $3 donation per spot. And we are running for a 90% silver Liberty Ellis Island proofer. Right there she is. United States of America, it says on the back. Give me your poor, tired, your hobbled masses yearning to breathe free. So that is what's up for grabs tonight. $3 per spot if you have interest in getting in the race. $3 per spot donation. $3 per spot donation. I got Roy down, so thank you, Vinny. I remembered. I don't know how, but I did. All right, we have B.H. Ringer for 2. We have Michael Spicer for 6. Retired old guy for 1. 3 shuffles, says Vinny. Hey, JP, how you doing? Make sure I didn't miss anybody here. I don't think so. The Gambit says 3, please. Brian Jensen for 2. Anybody else interested in the $3 race? $3 race up next. Good evening to you, crazy stacker. All right, $3 race. It is time. $3 donation per spot if there is interest in getting in. $3. All right, give it about a minute. One of the mods, if you guys don't mind closing this race in a minute, I'm going to go ahead and get names. I did, James Benson. I need to read through it again. I did it before we left for vacation, and it was pretty late when I read it. I need to go back and take it all in again. I have a few more of those left. And I appreciate you sending that. I had a very hard time finding information for that. Very hard time. Silver Highlander. For 2. Eric A. For 3. Appreciate it. All right, let me go ahead and get this thing set up. We are doing members races tonight, by the way. I had not done those yet for last month, so we're going to be doing those tonight. That's funny that you say that, James Benson, because the guy that I bought them from, his dad, it was his dad's collection, and he was from New Jersey. Because a lot of the boxes had a New Jersey return address on them. So, yep, that guy was also from New Jersey. So that is very interesting. I'll have to read that up. I'll have to read that again. Like I said, I was trying to take it in that one night, but it was like midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, I think, when I was reading it. And I don't know how well I was taking in what I was reading that night. And then we were out of town for 4 days right after that. So I need to get back to that and read it again when I'm a little more awake. All right. I think we got everybody in here. I got 5 for Roy, 2 for BH, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Michael Spicer has 6. Retired Old Guy for 1. The Gambit for 3. Brian Jensen for 2. Silver Highlander for 2. And Eric A for 3. I think we're good to go. All right. Let's get after it. Good luck, racers. We're doing 222. Whoop, hang on. Back. Oh, no, I lost everything. Okay, we got to start this over. My mistake. Hang on here. I'll get back to typing names. One wrong button will cost you every time. Yes, I do have Roy in for 5 spots. We are good to go there. I remember to do it. Sometimes I forget, but this time, good to go. All right. Let me double check. Roy for 5, good. BH for 2, good. Michael Spicer for 6, good. Retired Old Guy for 1, good. The Gambit for 3, good. Brian Jensen for 2, we're good. Silver Highlander for 2. Eric A for 3, we are done. Good to go. Good luck, everybody. We're doing 3 shuffles on this one. 222 on the clock and set. Super full screen. 3 shuffles. 1, 2, 3. Good luck, everybody. And here we go. And we're off. Michael Spicer to the early lead. Brian Jensen second. All right, Michael Spicer still hanging on. Silver Highlander moving up towards the front. Retired Old Guy up there as well. Now Eric A makes the move, looking for the leads. Let's see if he can get there. Michael Spicer's been hanging on, but he will lose the lead to Eric A as we get down to 1 minute 30 seconds to go. 1 minute 30 seconds. Eric A's the potty mouth. Look at that. He's got all the signs. Oh, they want me to order steak and eggs from Black Bear Diner. Man, you guys are getting some wild ads. All right, here we go. Eric A still hanging tough. Michael Spicer second. Got a couple Roys up there as well. BH in on the action. Michael Spicer to the lead. We're under a minute. Under a minute. Roy Hathaway will take over. Roy to the lead now. Silver Highlander moving up. Silver Highlander to the lead. Can he hang on? He can't. He's going to lose the lead to himself. Silver Highlander still out front. Different emoji. But he's got it going on. 25 seconds to go. 25 seconds. Now Michael Spicer to the front. Here comes Roy with no mouth looking to take over. Can't get there. The Gambit to the lead. Now Michael Spicer. 15 seconds to go. Michael Spicer out front. The Gambit second. Now it's Michael Spicer. Michael Spicer. Here comes Brian Jensen making a move. And look at Michael Spicer flying from the back. And he does it. Michael Spicer for the win. Where did he come from? Brian Jensen, I thought you had it locked up. I thought you had it. And then Michael Spicer blew in from the west. Just like that. Michael Spicer with the win. Holy smokes. All right, second to last. Let's see who got that for a barber dime. Gonna be Roy with a barber dime time. And there it is right there. Gonna be a 1905. Oh, excuse me. I knew that was coming. 1905 barber dime. And there it is right there. Just like that. Thank you, everybody, for jumping into the race. I appreciate it. It helps with all them behind-the-scenes things. He's laughing at you. I literally thought you had it, Brian. I thought you had it locked up. That was crazy. And there it is. Thank you guys a bunch for getting in on the race. I appreciate it. Your support for the channel goes a long ways, and there is no channel without you guys. So thank you very, very much. There it is. Race 1 is down. I'm going to have to go blow my nose now. All right, Michael Spicer. Well, I'm gone. I'm going to have you pick a box here. So let's see. This one was... So let's see. WB1 was mostly 2023. We hunted WB3. We had 2 miscellaneous, 5 NIFCs, and 1 40. So there you go, Michael Spicer. Take a look. Let me know how you feel about it. I'm going to go blow my nose real quick, and I will be right back. We'll see what you come up with. All right. Well, let's see where Michael Spicer went. He says peanut butter 2. All right, peanut butter 2 it is. Let's see what is in peanut butter number 2 for Michael Spicer. We got weird boxes from the PB Bank today. PB2 is actually going to be an NF String & Sons box. I've never got one of these from that bank before. I got an NF String & Sons and a Loomis. Super weird. Not very normal. But we're going to see what we got. There it is, PB2 right there. Good luck on the peanut butter boxes, Michael Spicer. Let's mark up PB2 and see what we got here. All right, let's back this camera off a little bit just in case we have something exciting. PB2. They do look circulated through the holes in the bottom, so this should be a good huntable box. And it's yellow rolls. I haven't had yellow rolls in one of these in a long time. It is very circulated. I see nothing new at all. So, I don't know if that's good, bad, or otherwise. But I have not had yellow NF String & Sons rolls since the CU Bank started last, what was it, August? And we only had them for about a month. So let's see. Yellow rolls, NF String & Sons, good circulated box. Good luck, Michael Spicer. I have Morgan's, or I have a couple really nice piece dollars. I have a 22, 23 piece dollar. or I have an 1882 Philly Morgan, or a 1889 Philly Morgan. Let me know which one you like. I know you usually pick yours, so I'll let you decide on that. Touchdown Seahawks. That didn't take long. The game just started, didn't it? All right, Michael Spicer. We'll see what he wants in a minute. I'm going to go ahead and start hunting some rolls here. Oh, 1882. He's on it. 89. There is the 82 right there. 1882 coming your way, Michael Spicer. Thank you very much. All right, here we go. Roll number one. Just found a British 1938 one penny. Nice, Brian. I love finding stuff like that. I don't find it enough, as far as I'm concerned, but I would like to find some more of them. All right, here we go. Roll one. NF String and Sons. Yellow rolls. Haven't seen these in a hot minute. And there isn't a single new coin in the box or in the roll. I haven't got through the whole box yet, so I can't swear to that, but no new coins. Google knows I can't read, so they offer audiobooks. They got you all figured out, William E. That's all we get. Political ads here, pretty much. That's about all I see, unfortunately. There's a time and a place for it, but thank you, Martin. I finally found it. It's been kind of, we don't really have a closet in the bedroom, so we're quasi living out of some cardboard boxes and some laundry baskets right now because the bedroom we're in is not finished. But I finally ran across it and decided tonight was the night. We usually find silver when I wear it, so that has held true. We did find one. There's a 72D. So, yep, I was happy to see that and decided, you know what? Tonight's the night. Tonight is the night for the HSWO shirt. Come on, Shiny. Let's get some goodies here. At least it's a good huntable box. 1993. All right. Roll number 4. Still plenty early. Plenty early in the box. More coffee, more silver. I'll take both, Martin Bowen. Sign me up. Nothing wrong with a nice cup of coffee and a silver. Any day of the week. There's a 72D. Hey, Joe Minnick, how you doing? $72D. All right, come on, baby. Give us something here. No, I'm not seeing what I was looking for in there. And nada. Cheers, says JC. Cheers to JC. Nothing wrong with a little cheers. Oh, are you hunting quarters, Jolly Roger? I still haven't found any. I haven't got another box of those yet. I've been asking. I've been asking at the banks, but nobody has any. I got a box today that was stamped like early August. I was excited when I got out to the car. I popped it open and it's circulated. It's all circulated, my friends. Which isn't all bad, but I know Rob already found a privy quarter in the wild in a box the other day. I don't know. I don't think we cycle through coins quite that fast here in Ohio. It don't seem like. There's a new coin. We got one 2022 in there. There's a 74D. Got 2 boxes of them yesterday. Good luck, man. I hope you find one because it's been tough for a lot of people. I mean, there's some people finding them, but not as many as I thought would. Yeah, I know. Like he needed another one. I see he just started a whatnot thing right as I started selling them again tonight. I think this was the last night he said, though, that he was selling them on whatnot. I think he does like an hour stream or whatever on whatnot selling them, but he said, I think tonight was the last night. No more. Said he's keeping the rest of them. Got new dimes in your I've been finding some new 2026 dimes in my dime boxes, but it's only been like 1 or 2. So dime boxes have still been producing silver. I will have a dime video out probably later in the week if all goes well. I do have a busy week. I got to get the treasure chest stuff done. So it will be a busy week this week. I'm going to reiterate what I said earlier. Found a 38 Buff, 38 S Jefferson, and a 43 Warnickel in 2 boxes this week. Nice. Also 2 W quarters. Very nice. Good boxes there as far as I'm concerned. Make sure when I put the video out for the comment video for the treasure chest giveaway, please, he said he was not going to hunt the second box live, Numismatic. I think there was enough people that were upset about it. Not really with him, that he wasn't going to do the second one live. I heard through the grapevine, I don't know if it's true or not, I heard there was about 650 in the second box. I can't verify that. It's just what I heard. I had a few people say it was around 650, but I don't know for sure. Like I said, sometimes the rumors run rampant. I just know what I heard. I can't verify that it's true or not true, but that's what I heard. Brian heard the same. I mean, I can't either. Nobody really, I don't think anybody was really mad at him, but I know a lot of people were frustrated there was that many that got dumped in one place, which I completely understand. I really thought you'd be lucky if you could find 2 or 3 maybe in a box, or even 5. I never ever expected that somebody would find that many in a box. That blew my mind. I couldn't believe it. Silver Addiction texted me and said, "You got to watch this." And I was like, I came in the house, we were outside working, I came in and jumped on, and I'm like, oh my God. You stop doing it, B of A sucks. Now a lot of people are asking for new boxes. One branch even told us they couldn't take any more coins since the teller's safes are full from other coin roll hunters depositing. That stinks. Luckily, mine all go back in bags, so I don't have any issues, but my quarters I actually take to a coin machine at one of my banks that I use, so I don't have any problems with that, but I don't roll anything anymore. Yeah, they did, Shawbell. They messed that way up. And it don't sound like they scattered them across the country very well either. Well, hello. Lynn's not feeling good. You've got the cruds. Yeah, I agree, JP. I mean, I figured. Yeah, I think it's the Fed. I mean, it's wherever the Fed decided to send them. And from what I heard, it sounded like they sent a whole bunch of them to Texas. Like a lot of them. So, I mean, anybody else around the country that's been finding them, your dump bank won't take them rolled. Oh, man. Other people I see finding them, you know, it's onesie, twosies, threesies out of boxes. They're not getting a whole bunch in a box. So it's pretty frustrating that, I mean, the majority of the country, it sounds like, will have no chance to get one out of an uncirculated box. You're going to have to wait and hope you get lucky and score one in a circulated box somehow. There's the 83.
Can I say something?
You can.
Would you really expect anything different from our government?
I mean, based on what I read in the article, I had higher hopes, but I guess no.
Okay, thank you.
I guess in the end, no.
Like, you really wanted it. But at the same time, like, you do better.
Well, that's good news, Jolly Roger. At least there's one in your area. There's an NIFC 2002 first find in the box. We are 17 rolls in.
Did you have silver or something earlier? I thought you were shooting out.
Yeah, we had a 40 earlier. First box.
I feel pretty gross.
You feel pretty gross? Maybe you ought to load up on some NyQuil and go to bed. I know you don't love that, but.
I had to think I was probably sleeping. I just.
No, that stuff just usually knocks that stuff out of me when I take it, but. I mean, it helps me sleep too, but. It just seems to really knock that stuff out for some reason. All right, roll 19. Roll 19.
Yeah, I believe.
There's a 72D.
The face pressure isn't as bad. I'm having mild headache, and I feel like my chest is getting full of goop.
Yeah, that's never good. You don't want your chest to be getting goopy. Not a good thing.
No, tomorrow's the last day that I can get this holiday for a while.
That's right. You gotta get back to work full bore on Monday. You know, I gotta go back too. All right, 72D. I know, I never stopped. I had my 2 days off. Now I gotta go back. I'm looking forward to sleeping in the morning, though. Gotta tell you that.
Oh, I'm gonna wake you up.
No. So did everybody check out my quarter video from this week? Hopefully you did. I was super excited. If you didn't check it out, it's something you may never find. I thought I'd never find one, I guess. So maybe you could find one, but the odds are slim. The odds are slim. Wild and crazy box for sure. I'm going to try to get into some more quarter boxes here. I almost sent a few people a picture of it after I found it, but I didn't want to spoil it. Started, but you knew it would be jelly. You might be a little jelly, but it's worth it. I have seen 2 other ones found ever in quarter boxes. GA Silver Hunter had one. I'm trying to remember who the other one was. Yep, the old love token. Love, love, love. There's a nice looking 71D. Haven't seen many of these tonight. Not ZDDO. No, they did not, Silver Highlander. I was happy to find it for them, though. Whoever decided to get rid of it, big thank you to them. I was very happy. Change jar constantly. If you had any idea, Create Craft, the amount of coins. Change jar, you say? I have multiple 25-pound nail buckets sitting around full of change that I take back every week. There's a lot. There is a lot. For sure. trying to remember what I picked up today. Today I picked up $4,000 worth of halves, $500 worth of dimes, 500 in quarters, and $25 worth of pennies. That is my weekly pickup every week. And sometimes they pile up a little bit because it is hard to get through it every week. It's a lot. And finally, except the last box I did too, James Benson, I had some literally looked like they were out of uncirculated roll state quarters. They have been very, very nice. I don't understand where these come from. The only thing I can figure is somebody's dumping uncirculated rolls of them. But man, they're nice. I almost hate to throw them back, but if I kept them all in the last box, there were probably 100 of them in the last box. I mean, just beautiful state quarters. There was like nothing wrong with them. And I just find it so weird, you know, they have to just be rolls that people have been hanging on to because, you know, 99s and 2000s, I mean, them are 25, 26, 27 years ago now. I mean, I was keeping them for upgrades, but I have multiple sets of books now. So I think I'm done on the upgrading part. Been getting lots of uncirculated state quarters also. It's so weird. It seems like you'll get them for a couple months and then they just go away. And then a couple months later they'll come back. It's almost like the Fed still has some and they're just dumping them in. It's super weird. I just don't understand how they just randomly come and go like that. I mean, I like finding them. They look super nice edges in the rolls too. But I just can't hang on to them all. Been getting tons. Yeah, mine, most of the ones in the box I had showed up were Denver Mint. Probably 90% of them, which I don't normally get here. So it's weird. Somebody's dumping them. The Fed's dumping them. I don't know, but it is definitely odd that they just randomly pop up. They're there for 4, 6, 8 weeks, and then they're gone for a while. And then they'll randomly come back. I just don't understand how that happens, but I keep hoping one of these days I'll get one of them boxes of $50 that's been sitting in somebody's vault for like 8 years, 10 years. It makes its way out into circulation. That would be real fun. Something like that would be sweet. All righty. Come on, baby. We have 20 rolls left in the box. We're 30 rolls in. This is the 30th roll I'm hunting right now. Been doing decent on customer rolls lately regarding state quarters. 4 W's, a 32 silver quarter in the last 3 boxes. Nice, Rolf. That is awesome. It'd be more awesome if we could find a silver right now. All your new 2026 coins have been from Denver, and you're in Florida. Yeah, I rarely get new boxes of Denver coins here. This week's quarter box had 1 lone silver quarter, 44. I said, thank you, please, and send me more. There you go, Charles. I'll tell them. Keep them coming. I'll take them. Yeah, I'll get mine out and show it off, the one I found this week. For those that didn't watch the video, I'll show it to you. Here is the silver jar for this year, 2026er. Let's see, where is she at down there? There it is. Where did it go? Literally almost the last coin to come out. There she is. This is what I found in the last quarter video for those that did not watch. There she be right there, 1878. And it is a love token. It has a WF on the back. It took me a while to figure that out. I thought it was an M and something else at first. I had it flipped upside down. Actually, Len told me when I went out, she said that looks like a WF. So there it is. Pretty sweet. I was very happy to find that. That was awesome. All out of a regular quarter box. This one actually had been sitting at my house probably for, this box has been here probably for a year and a half. It's been sitting and I haven't hunted it. And I finally did. So there it is right there. That was this week's wild quarter find. And as you can see, I've been getting on some dimes, some silver dimes in the boxes lately. Yeah, there you go, Silver Highlander. I might do that. Might do that. All right, here we go. Now that I'm done showing off my find. I was so excited when I found that. I was super excited. I almost couldn't even believe it. I had to like kind of take a little breath, calm down a little bit. Found your first Declaration of Independence quarter today. Nice, Vincent. I have a roll that I kept out of those boxes that I had way back. I kept one roll, and then the rest of them I went through, and I sold a few on the stream. I almost wonder, man, that's a nice 74D. Not the DDO, though. Unfortunately, there's an 83. The whole thing. Well, they usually do, Jolly Roger, but unfortunately, I'm going to have to hang on to that one. I'll probably never find another one of those in a box again. So I sell a lot of seeded coins on here, but I have every seeded coin I have ever found. I still have it. So I'm excited for metal detecting season to come back around. Excited to get the old detector back out, do some detecting hopefully this year. Hoping to have most of the siding knocked out on the house by the end of next month. And then I'll be working inside over the winter. So that's what I'm hoping for. I'll get you guys some updates maybe for next weekend on siding progress. I should be on the front porch working on that probably tomorrow or next week. So I'm going to try to get that put together. I had the same thought for about 2 seconds. All right, 13 rolls left in the box. Has not been giving up any silver at all. I think I did find NIXE earlier, and I think I accidentally grabbed it and threw it back. Probably while I was talking, not paying attention. But we did have one earlier I got to add to the board. So she went into the bucket. Oh, come on. Why can we not just get us a good one here? 72D. All right, we're down to 11 rolls left in the box. EO 11. I thought maybe these yellow rolls were going to bring us some luck. I have had some 2022s mixed in here and there, so I've been sitting around for a minute. Looking at forming a supercell. I'll be back. Whoa, easy there, JP. We don't need to be forming no supercells now. We don't need any more rain. So if by chance anybody sent any goodies for the treasure chest giveaway, they probably are going to go into next year's chest. Bless you. I'm going to start dividing that stuff up later this week. So we have had days and days of rain, Jolly Roger. It rained all day, I think, on Wednesday. I mean, they got all kinds of flooding over in Indiana. I mean, it's a section of I-70 washed out. There's another NIFC 2013. Section of I-70 in Indiana washed out. It's been a little wild around these parts. Actually, it was Tuesday, I think it rained. I was on my way to a job Tuesday morning to meet one of our subcontractors up there. I almost had to pull over. It was bad. It was dark. It was like this green hue. And it was real dark, but it wasn't raining. And then when it unleashed, I'm telling you, it was like, holy smoke. I haven't been in rain like that in a long time. It was bad. 4 tornadoes in 2 days. Next Saturday, Sam. Next Saturday night, we'll be doing free roll hunts, giving away goodies. I don't think, can you guys remind me? I'm pretty sure I remember we didn't do any races during that last year, did we? I don't think so. I was going to go back and watch one. I think we just did roll hunts and gave away silver packets, if I remember right. So if anybody remembers for sure, could you throw something up there? But I'm pretty sure we did not do anything like that. I think it was just... Well, we do races, yes, Sam. We do. But I don't think we did them treasure chest night last year or the year before. That's what I thought, Bell. I'm like, did I? I was trying to think about it today, and I'm like, I don't think so. So definitely be doing some free rolls for sure. I don't know how many silver packets I'm going to get this year. It was a little bit of a down year from last year. Last year was probably the biggest year as far as the amount of stuff that was donated and that I put in, but it'll still be good. There's still plenty to go around, but just a little bit. It's definitely less than last year, but it'll still be fun. There'll still be plenty of silver packets to give away, so we'll be good to go. Either way, should be fun. I got a couple packets to add in that people donated, I think, last week. But me either, Silver Addiction. I need to start writing this stuff down. I can't ever remember. We'll do a couple of, do a few auction items tonight. I won't do an auction next week. It's like I said, it's just going to be races and roll hunts, all that kind of stuff. I am going to, I've never done it before, but I am going to set a super chat goal next week. And if we reach the goal, I am going to give away a silver round or something. Just try to help out with shipping. This usually costs me about $350 to ship everything. So just a little help with that. So I am going to set a super chat goal for next week. And I'll give away a 1 ounce round if we can hit the goal. It will just help out a bit. So we'll see how that goes. They've had this super chat goal thing for like the last month, but I don't ever usually do it. But I figured for this I'll try. It's always a little pricey to send all the goodies out. All right, roll 49 right here. Roll 49. Roll 50 coming up. Going to be the last chance. It's been a little bit of a rough box, Michael Spicer. Unfortunately, there's a 72, not the no FG. Another 72. Nope. All right, here we go. Roll 50. There it is right there. Empty box. Roll 50 here for Michael Spicer. We're going to go back to another box for Roy here coming up after the Saturday special. Saturday special will be up next. The trade dollar, I'm going to start. I'm going to start it on. Let me look at the calendar real quick, Sam. Let's see. I'm going to my son's the weekend of the 29th, 30th. So it will be on the 5th, September 5th. We will start the race for the trade dollar. That'll be a September 5th start on that. I wanted to wait till we could do it consecutive weeks and I wasn't going to be gone. So that's when we're going to start that. Getting a lot of really good ads tonight. I don't know about that. Retired old guy. I don't know about good ads. On a 2006 proof nickel roll hunting. Nice. First one ever. I'm sorry, Michael Spicer. It definitely could have been better. Let me add these two NIFCs to the board, and we'll get you a wheel spin. Hopefully that goes well at least. Let's see here. That's going to put us at 7 NIFCs on the night. All right. Let's get your wheel spin here. Good luck, Michael Spicer. Let's see what we got. Wheel spin for Michael. Here we go. Hang on. I just noticed, why is my 90%er going off here?
Stowed it.
You stowed it?
Stowed it.
Hang on. I'm going to add a 90%er here. There should be one on here. I don't know why it's not on there. Must have accidentally erased it at some point.
So I saw
All right. Here we go.
a trailer.
A trailer?
Disney is putting out a vision show.
Oh, from Marvel?
Yeah. They're doing
That's interesting.
well, you never really watched any of those in between.
No, I never really watched any of those. You and James, I know, watched a lot.
We watched quite a few.
All right, silver dime for you, but it's gonna be a barber dime at least. Yeah, that's what I think I did, Brian Robeson, probably. It's gonna be a 1909 Philadelphia barber dime. There she is, right there. 1909 barber dime. So there we go. Thank you, Michael Spicer. I appreciate you supporting the channel, brother. And congrats on that race win earlier. Hopefully that will help make it a little bit better. All right, so 2 NIFCs. That was kind of a rough box. All right, Saturday special time up next. So Saturday special, if you are new, first place is a 1 ounce round. Second place, ½ ounce round. Third place, 40 and a dime. Fourth place, a 40%er. Second to last is a silver dime. It is a $10 donation per spot to get into the race. $10 donation per spot to get in. 1 ounce round, ½ ounce round, 40%er and a barber dime, a 40%er and a silver dime for second to last. If you are interested, let me know. And we will be getting her going on here Saturday special time. Saturday special. We have 2 shuffles. All right, we have JC, Showbell, Silver Highlander, Chicken Man Dan. He's doubling it up. CMD for 2 spots. Jeff Provost, Sam Lemon, the Gambit. Give me 2. I did remember to get Roy. Michael Spicer for 3. Numismatic for a spot. Eric A for 3. And Rolf for 3. All right, let me double check, make sure I got everybody. I got Roy for 5. And we got JC for 1, Shellbell for 1, Silver Highlander for 1, Chicken Man Dan for 2, Jeff Provost for a spot, Sam Lemon for a spot, the Gambit for 2 spots, Michael Spicer for 1, 2, 3, Numismatic for a spot, Eric A 1, 2, 3, Rolf 1, 2, 3. All right, there it is. What are we what and woohooing? Woohoo! All right. I'm going to get the names put in here real quick and we will be off and running. Good luck, everybody. All right, let's get a race here. What do we want to do? Get that one. Race timers. We'll just do this one. Oh, race time. Gotcha. Now I'm catching up now. All right, here we go. Let me get this list edited here and we will get rolling along. Good luck. Thank you guys for supporting the channel through the races. I appreciate it. 2 shuffles on this one. 2 shuffles. I got that wrote down from earlier. Let me verify. I got everybody. I believe I do. Roy for 5. JC, Shellbell, Silver Highlander, Chicken Man Dan for 2. Jeff Provost, Sam Lemon, The Gambit for 2. Michael Spicer for 3. Numismatic for a spot. Eric A for 3. Rolf for 3. That part is good to go. Almost ready. All right, I believe we are ready to go. Good luck, everybody. Let's switch on over. Here we go. Saturday special time, 2:22 on the clock, super full screen. We are doing 2 shuffles, 1 and 2. Good luck, everybody. And we're off. We do some duck races here. If you donate to the channel, Jojo Rocks, you can get into some of these races. So it's fun, a way to win some nice silver from time to time. So rewind the previous clip to the live footage. Put it in slow motion. Watch how many silver coins you went through. Can't your fingers are that fast. I've been doing this a minute, Alex. Been doing it a minute. I am pretty quick at it. 1 minute, 30 seconds to go. Jeff Provost currently out front. Jeff Provost leading the pack. Here comes Sam Lemon moving up. He is in second now. Sam Lemon in second. Here comes Eric A moving up. Michael Spicer moving up. The Gambit moving up there as well. Everybody's rushing to the front. Let's see who's going to take it home as we come down to 1 minute to go. 1 minute. Here comes Rolf now. He'll take over the lead. Rolf up front. All right, here we go. 30, just about 30 seconds left. Eric A leading the pack first and second right now. He's looking for a big sweep in the front. Let's see if he can get it done. Eric A hanging on. The Gambit up there. Roy up there. Numismatic. Chicken Man Dan all hanging out towards the front. Eric A pulling away. 12 seconds left to go. Eric A first. Roy second. Who is going to make a move? Here comes Numismatic. He is rolling. Chicken Man Dan challenging. Who is it going to be? Numismatic, it looks like, will take the win. Chicken Man Dan in second. Let's go to the scoreboard. It is going to be Numismatic first. Chicken Man Dan second. Michael Spicer third. Eric A in fourth. And second to last, we'll go to the Gambit. That'll be a barber dime for the Gambit. Thank you for getting in the race. Congratulations to the winners. Very nice. All right, so let's go back up top here. We have Numismatic with the win. He gets a 1 ounce round. Very nice, Numismatic. Second place for a half-ounce round goes to Chicken Man Dan. 40%er and a barber dime will go to Michael Spicer. Fourth place for a 40%er is going to go to Eric A. There we go. Thank you guys a bunch. I appreciate you getting in the race and supporting the channel. It helps out, like I said before, with all the behind-the-scenes things that go on. Gas and shipping, office supplies, all that kind of stuff. So thank you guys a bunch. I appreciate you. There is no channel without you. So thank you guys a bunch. So there it is right there. Let me go ahead and get the Gambit's Barber Dime taken care of. That'll be an easy one. So we have a 1913 Philly Barber Dime for you, the Gambit. Eric A., you are going to get a 40%er. Third place, Michael Spicer, you are also going to get a 40%er and a Barber Dime. Barber Dime also. You are going to get a 1912 out of Denver. Chicken Man Dan, you get a 1 ounce round. Unfortunately, I only have these, but you'll probably be happy. These are the American Prospector Engelhard rounds right there. 1/2 ounce. 3 9s fine Prospector right there. So that's what you get. It's only half ounce rounds I have this week. That's all they had at the shop, and I was out. So, and numismatic, you will have a choice here. I have a 1812 to 2012 Canada. I also have the Buffalo Poker Chip. Got $1.06. There is a 1 ounce Silvertown bar, another Silvertown bar, and we have another Maple Leaf. This one is a 2009. So let me know which one you like. Numismatic, you do get the 1 ounce round tonight. Oh, that's all at 40%. Okay. That $50 melt, that's not bad. That's not bad. I got a lot of 40s. I keep hanging on to them for some reason. Worst time for an ad. And I have a 09 Maple Leaf. And I also have this one here that is a Canada. It is a 1812 to 2012. Those are the two Canadians that I have. So whichever one you like, numismatic, let me know. And then we're going to get into the final box after this. We're doing Roy's box next. 2012. All right, you got it. 2012 Canada round. Thank you guys again for supporting the channel. I appreciate it. It does all add up, Eric A. Every penny of it. I don't know, any silver I can get my hands on, I'm happy about it. Sometimes I pay up for it a little bit. Sometimes you get a good deal. But in the end, I'm happy to have it. All righty. That will do it for the Saturday special. Like I said, we will start on the 5th. We're going to start for the trade dollar. We're going to start the qualifying races again for that. So, all right, Roy Hathaway, box number 3. We have a peanut butter box, 2 MB boxes, and we have a CU box. If you're still here, what do you think? What do you think? Hopefully Roy's still with us. He might not be. He might not be. We'll see. Yep, I sure will, Vinny. I will do that while I'm waiting to see if Roy's in here. Just a second. All right. I have replied, Mr. Vinny. You're welcome. All right. I don't see Roy, so we're going to go ahead and put these in a poll real quick. I don't see him in here, so we're going to let you guys pick. All right. Those are the options. Let me know what you guys think. I do not see Roy, so we're going to let you guys pick the box for him. He said he possibly may not be here. He's doing some cleanup from the storms. So we'll see what you guys think. Looks like the MB box is top of the charts right now. As soon as this clicks over to the 2-minute mark, I'll go ahead and end the poll, and we'll see what you guys end up with. MB2 way out in front right now. MB2 is way out in front. 54% now for MB2. I know Roy likes the 2 boxes. Whatever 2. He always likes those. So MB2 makes sense. We'll see. We're at a minute. So we got about 50 seconds or so left. 50 seconds or so left, and then we will see where we're at here. 47% on MB2, now 45%. MB1 still a long ways behind though. 44%. Probably got around 30 seconds left if you didn't vote yet. We will open the other 3 boxes at the end of the stream and see if there's anything exciting. All right, 42%. Still hanging out in the lead for MB2. Hopefully these will be circulated because they have been, I've been getting a lot of new coins from the MB Bank here lately. So we will see what we get. 2 minutes, we are done. Poll is ended. We're going to start it out with MB2. MB2 is where we're going to start it at. We'll see what happens and go from there. MB2 for Roy. All right, there it is. Let me grab MB2. Let's see what we got. Hopefully there's some goodies. MB2. 1. There is MB2. Oh. One of the boxes I got from them last week was a re-rolled box that they put them back in the wrappers. I hate that. All right. There it is right there. MB2 for Roy. Here we go. Good luck, Roy. I'm hoping for a circulated box, and I'm hoping to see an ender. We are definitely circulated. I do not see any silver enders on the top. We'll check a few of these other ones. Yep, I don't see anything. There's a few new coins mixed in, but not a ton. So here we go. Good luck to Roy. Box number 3. We need a proof of a 90, guys. Proof of a 90 to fill the board. We don't need much. Hopefully, we can find it. Here we go. Roll number 1. Roll number 1. Final box of the night for Roy. And it looks like we have 5 new coins in the roll, so there's some in here. 23s, 24s. Only dates I see so far are the 71D. All right, nothing in roll number 1. On we go to roll 2. Hey, Silver Serpent, how you doing? Three new ones in its roll, so it's going to be a good huntable box. Looks like we will not have any problems there. All right, on to roll number 3. Roll 3. I don't think I have seen a single 77D tonight. Not even one. There's a 74D. Still no DDO. There's a 2021 in there as well. So a little bit of everything on the new coins. Little bit of everything. Good grief, these things are hard to open. This is that certain black and white paper, man. It is rough. It does not want to tear. There is an NIFC. First find of the box. It will be a 2008. I will keep digging, Eric. I don't know if I'll ever give up on halves. And I've seen several people recently in a couple of Facebook groups I'm in say they're done with halves. They're not going to do halves anymore. And I say, okay, that's fine with me. I will look for whatever they're not getting. There is a 72D. For me, at least, this is always where I have found the most silver has been in half dime. You get a little here and there in quarters. Dimes are a little bit better. But it seems to be half dollars is where you find the most, in my experience anyway. What do you guys think the best denomination is to find silver? There's another 2008 NIFC. What is the best denomination to find silver in your opinion? What do you guys think? I think it used to be hands down half dollars, but it is getting tougher. Definitely getting tougher nowadays. Halves, nickel second. I think I could buy into that, Brian. I think I could buy into that. Got 4 silver dimes this week, and the best denomination is dime. Found about 10 rolls so far in 5 years. Nice. Dimes is the only time you find silver, John. Silver Dixon says nickels. I have been averaging about a 1 dime per box since I have picked up hunting dimes again. I did pick up 2 more boxes today. I'm doing 4 boxes. 4 boxes in every video, so it's 2 this week, 2 next week will be a video. And so far, it has been good results. Good results so far. Silver's tough in your area. Yeah, I think the closer you are to some metropolitan areas, I think the better off you will do. I think that's why they find so much silver in Texas. I just think there's a lot of people there. and I think it helps the cause. So, I mean, I'm a little bit better. I am centrally located between Cincinnati and Columbus, and not terribly far from Cleveland, 3 hours. I hope so too, Jolly Roger, because I've been very pleasantly surprised so far with dimes. I was a little. I said the teller at the bank told me. She asked me every week when I go in, the one, if I get her, she says, well, how'd you do this week? And I said, man, these $half have been tough. She said, well, we had another guy switch one of his boxes to 2 dimes a week. And she said, he's been getting silver. So I said, well, you know what? I'm going to do the same thing. I think I waited till the next week and I did it. And I've been pleasantly surprised so far, because I did not necessarily have the best luck with dimes previously. So I don't know what has changed or whatever, but I'm going to stick with them. Been very happy. Silver Atlanta has always been really good, especially the second half of the year. Nice. Just want all the 90% you can find. I don't blame you there, Jolly Roger. Ralph Langman found 2 90s in a box of dimes this week. I have not hunted them very often until recently, but Jolly Roger got you started. Hey, Dana Watson, how you doing? John Campbell found a 2-headed quarter in a change machine yesterday. Nice. That's a good find. Keep hoping for some goodies out of here. All right, here we go. Yeah, I still got that box of, you guys remember a few weeks ago showing you the box of stuff that she pulled out of the coin machine and gave me? I still need to do a video on hunting that. It's still sitting here in a box. So this is from the little cup that's inside the machine that stuff gets thrown into. I told the lady a few weeks ago, I said, you know, I'd give you a few bucks for that, you know, every week or every other week when I come in. And she said, well, if you want it, she just dumped it in my bucket. And I said, okay, I'll take it. So I haven't actually went through it yet. I'm not sure what's in there, if there's anything good or not, but I'm curious to see what it looks like. I think I watched one, Vinny. Was there another one? It's been terrible about, everything's been terrible about notifications. So I feel like I'm getting like no notifications anymore. Holy cow, no, you didn't, David. That's an awesome find. Cat bust dimes down the coin machine? 3 total. I have to check the other ones out, Vinny. I know I watched one. And I think I seen that the other night. Oh, yeah, it's a good one, Eric. That was a good one. I think I found 1 2-headed quarter, I think. Maybe 2. But I haven't seen a lot of them over the years. I find a lot more magic coins and stuff in half than anything else. 74D again, couple in a row. Me too, Eric. I can relate. Work has really been tough lately. I'm wrapping up all these schools. 3 pounds of coins. Holy smokes. I'll have to check that out. I just stopped in there again the other day, Busby. and they didn't have anything ready. I gave them my name and number again. I know they had a management change there. So I need to try to see if I can talk to the manager. So the manager at my PB bank used to know the manager at that bank. So that was kind of how I got in there to begin with. The manager at my PB bank has changed, and the manager at that branch has also changed. So I got to try to get my foot back in the door. I've missed out on the last 2 bags of halves. They both went back to the Armored Car Service. So nobody else got them. They just got sent back. So I'm going to stop in and periodically and check with them. When I checked the other day, she said it only had like $273 in it. It won't drop till it's full, and she said it could be another 3 or 4 months before they fill the $50 bag. So we'll see. I'm interested in getting quarters from there, though, maybe. Definitely would try dimes or nickels as well. I don't know if I'll continue to get those ones, but I do want to try them, at least to see how they do. But we'll see. I got to get my foot back in the door and kind of get that established again. I kind of had a thing going there, and it kind of went away. But those branches, I guess, have the bigger branches all have coin machines. So I got to see if there's a way that I can get into those. There's another NIFC, a 2002 at some of the other branches, but I don't have a lot of them that are real local to me. I got a couple that close, but the other ones are all a drive. Yep, we're moved back in, Busby. It's far from done. I'm still working on siding outside. I got a lot of stuff to do inside. Most of the bottom floor, the main floor, is probably like 90% finished. But I got a lot of trim and stuff to do upstairs. But we're getting there. Yeah, me either lately. I got that 1 bag of halves a while back. It was a year ago maybe now, and it's been tough to get another one. I'm trying to reestablish that relationship though. So yeah, this is the new place here that we're in now, Busby. It's I don't have anything up on the walls. I still don't even have everything completely unpacked. We have stuff packed in the garage. We have stuff packed upstairs. We still have a pod in the backyard that has like most of the stuff out of our kitchen and some other random stuff in it, stuff that was in our garage, and it's a mess. Yeah, I mean, it slowed me down a little bit on siding, but I'm doing it by myself, so it's a slow process anyway. But I'll have the west side pretty much done tomorrow, at least the lower part. And then I'm going to move to the front porch and start getting that wrapped up so that I can get that all sided. And then I will move over to the east side of the house. So the east side and the south side of the house, the upper peak that's way up high is all done. So I just have the lower siding that I got finished. So we're getting there. I'm hoping by the end of next month, siding will be done, is what I'm going for, but we'll see. Try to get that wrapped up and get working on the inside before detecting season gets here. That's what I'm hoping for, but we'll see how that goes. I did almost no metal detecting last year at all. So I got up with Scott a few times, but that was about it. So I have missed it. Have missed the detecting. Another NIFC 2008. Yeah, this week, the setback this week has been rain, man. It's rained every day. I don't think we've had a day all week without rain. It is unbelievable how much rain we've been getting. And you're not far away from me in West Virginia, so I'm assuming you're getting some of that same stuff. Used to get full bags from the coin machine at one of your local banks nearly every week, but people aren't bringing in coins like they used to. Haven't gotten a bag in several weeks. The one bank I go to, they don't do halves or dollar coins in their coin machine. We got more on the way. Great, Vinny. Thanks. The one bank that my CU bank, they have a coin machine, but it does not take halves or dollars. And they have tons of people in there dumping coins, but I cannot weasel my way into any of the other denominations. They will not sell them. So I've talked to the manager, who I know very well, got a good relationship with. Because they order coins for me, but she said no, we can't sell them. You got the weather? Yeah, it's been rough. It has been crazy rough. Lots of rain. I talked to my mom the other day, and we were just up at my sister-in-law's last week. It is dry as a bone up there in Michigan, where they live. They need rain real bad. Not getting any, though. No rain at all. All right, 21 rolls left in the box. 140. They go back to a company called Titan Great Craft. It is a smaller company than Brinks or Loomis. They used to have Brinks, and they were, you're back living in Belpre, Ohio. My son's mother, oh no. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Busby. I've been through that. It's never a fun time. It's always a miserable experience. So, hope you're doing well, brother. So yeah, Brinks used to be at the CU Bank Great Craft, and they were not showing up like every other week or even more. And this is a large bank in the area with a lot of branches. And they told them, get it together or we're done. So they got rid of Brinks and went to this company called Titan. And that's who I've been getting boxes from that bank from. I think they switched over like in late August last year. So it's been almost a year. We had some killer $half boxes from them early on, but they have been very bad since about December. I think I have found a grand total of probably 11 silvers from that bank, maybe all year. So it is just not, they are not producing like they used to. Sorry, Jim Thompson. If I could get rid of them, I would. The ads or something else. I've noticed it just watching other things on YouTube, not even live streams, just regular videos. Southeast Ohio. Well, like I said, hopefully it goes well, Busby. I know it's I had 2 kids too, and they're in their 30s now, so I got some friends that go deer hunting down by Athens every year. We actually talked about making a trip down to Athens for a weekend metal detecting at some point. Like 4 or 5 of us buddies going down and seeing if we could get on some property somewhere down in Athens. It is an old part of Ohio down there. You get boxes of $half from 3 banks most week, once in which you don't even have an account at. They just order for me. That's pretty sweet because most places won't do that anymore, Ralph. That is a tough deal right there. Not having an account, they don't like to order you anything. Yeah, I got 4 banks that I get boxes from every week. I mean, I could get more from all of them, but none of them have been exactly knocking it out of the park lately. So it used to be the WB Bank, man. It used to be the go-to bank. They were hot for a couple years, and that has kind of trickled out over the last few years as well. We've had a few good boxes from there, but I think our better boxes this year have been either from the PB Bank or the MB Bank, from what I remember. There's another NIFC, a 2020. All right, we're down to 12 rolls left in the box. This has been a toughie here so far. It's stopped in Cincinnati. I've never spent much time in Cincinnati. I don't really know. I hear it's not terrible down there, but I don't know. Never go there. I know a lot of people knock on Detroit too, but it is not what it used to be. Detroit has had a little resurgence in the last few years, so. But I'm excited to go down and see my granddaughter. We haven't got to spend much time. I forgot to fill the gas. We ran out near Cleveland. Bus driver didn't put gas in the bus. That sounds terrible. Hey JP, welcome back. We still only got 1 silver. We're gonna check these other boxes out here in a few minutes. We're almost to the end of this box. 10 rolls to go. 10 rolls left. I had a better feeling about this box than what we have seen, but been on a hiatus since she was on here time before last. I don't have someone complaining about it in my life of getting back into coin roll hunting. Well, good luck getting back into it. So someone called tornado warning for nothing. I think I didn't see squat, which is good. That's always good, JP. We don't need any tornadoes. But yeah, glad to see you back, Busby. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully things will straighten out for you. Hang in there. I know it's a tough time for sure. All right. Come on, box. You were running out of time to get us something worthwhile here. It's 6 rolls left in the box. 140 for the night. I hope one of these leftover boxes had an ender in it just to make me feel better about life here. This has been tough. There's a decent looking 74D. Not the DDO. Yeah, definitely good to see you back, Busby. Next week is the treasure chest giveaway for anybody that has popped in. Video will be out, or the comment video will be out tomorrow or Monday. So we will be giving away goodies next week. Hunting some free rolls. Hopefully there's some silver in them. There is a 74D. Yep, Saturday night, Fuzzy. We're still here every week. We will get Tuesdays back eventually. Once I get enough of the house done, I'm going to go back to doing Tuesdays again, but it's just been too tough to do right now. So I think we've done 1 Tuesday night. since I moved back here. There's a 72. All right. 3 rolls left in the box, 1 in my hand. Yeah, this was a rough one. Roy Hathaway. I know he's not here, but man. It's a 74D. Another 74D. Just can't seem to find a DDO. We can't even buy one. All right, 2 rolls left in the box. We will be, I think we're getting close to 100 likes. We got to get close. I think we were at like 80 something earlier. Might make the 100 likes tonight. Roll 49. Almost got a microburst last week. The area a couple miles north got some wind damage. Trees uprooted. And we had one go north of us in a town called Sabina. I think that was earlier this week, Tuesday. I think they confirmed that was a small little EF1 or EFO tornado. It was a tiny one, but still did some damage. All right, there it is. Roll 50 for Roy. We got 3 boxes to open up and check out. See if there's anything exciting in them. There's a 72D. All right. That is it. Another rough one for Roy. I'm going to give him another PC dollar. We'll get Roy a wheel spin here. The line is where your family lives, a little more north. Yeah, I got a couple of jobs up that way, Busby. And actually, I got one right now in St. Mary's that I'm doing at the hospital there. And a few in New Bremen that are done, but I was working up in New Bremen for a while as well, which is very close. One of the contractors we work for a lot is out of Salina. All right, here we go. Wheel spin for Mr. Roy. Good luck, Mr. Roy. Here we go. And what will Roy get? Let's see. And Roy is going to get a 90. Looky there. Looky there. Roy will take home a 90. I will give him a Benjai. Congratulations, Roy. If only you would have been here to see it. There it is right there. 1963. Benji right there. 63 Benji for Roy. I'm going to throw that in a flip so I don't mess up his piece dollar that's in there. It's a pretty nice one. So there it is. Congrats, Roy. That worked out a little bit better. All right. Let's go ahead and check out these last 3 boxes we didn't open and see if there's anything more exciting in those. Probably not, but we're going to check. We're going to start up with the sister box that we just hunted, MB2. We're going to do MB1. Let's see what this thing looks like. I just about dropped it and almost exploded all over the floor, but I caught it. So here we go. MB1. Oh, Van Wert. I've been through there a few times. Not a lot, but a few times. When we lived on the other side of the state, I think we used to drive through there when we went to Michigan. Bless you! Lynn's been sick, man. She is sneezing up a storm out there. All right, I don't see anything exciting in here. It'll probably be a lot like the last box. We're in the Bicycle Museum of America, New Bremen. Yep, that's a pretty cool place. New Bremen is Crown Equipment owns a lot of stuff in New Bremen. I think that's the world headquarters of Crown Equipment, Crown Forklifts or whatever. I believe. All right, there is Peanut Butter 1. This is a Loomis box. This is a different date than the other boxes we just hunted. So hopefully that's better results. We'll see. I feel like we had some July boxes a couple weeks ago that had silver in them. Just can't remember the date. There's a 1987. 1987 ender right there. That's interesting. Let me reorganize this box a little bit here so I can. I'm going to flip these over. The 87 intrigues me a little bit. I have only had one box ever with an 87 in it that did not have silver. So I'm a little curious. Man, this box is a mess. We'll see what we got going on here, but the 87 ender, I like that. There we go. That looks better. I'm going to pull these plaques off. We're going to flip these and see. Good night, Craigcraft. Thanks for hanging out, brother. JP's up in Lima. I haven't had any jobs up in Lima. We do work up there, though. All right, let's see what we got here. I'm going to flip these just for fun. There's two there, nothing. 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 All right, let's see what else we got in here. Just going to flip them and see. That 87 intrigued me enough that I just got to know if there's anything on the other side. $79. Right there, 1966. We did have a silver ender in this box. I rarely ever find an 87 without silver in the box. I just had a feeling. So there it is right there. We know it's got a silver. I will be hunting this. It'll be a leftover box. We got an 87 for sure. We got a 66. It's an ugly 66, but it's a 66. So we'll take that. I will take it. Could be more shiny in there. There could be. Let's go ahead and see what's in CU1. These boxes have been tough all year. Oh. So there is CU1 right there. These boxes have been very tough. We had a 60 silver box out of one of these. I hope so, Numismatic. I hope so. I could use a good box. It's been a while. And this one's a good mix of new and old. I don't see anything too exciting. But definitely circulated, but plenty of new stuff as well. So we'll have to see on this one. Like I said, these haven't been very good most of this year. They've been a hit and miss here and there, but they have been tough. I wish there was Benji Enders. I wish. All right. Good night, Dad. Spare change. Thanks for hanging out, brother. That will do it. All right, let me grab, we're going to do a few auction items, and then we'll do some giveaways, and we'll call her a night. All right. Grab these. We'll find something in here, I'm sure. All right. Here we go. Let's do a few auction goodies, and we will call her a night for sure. Yep, we're going to do members races here in about 10-15 minutes for last month. So give me a few, and we'll get to those. Like I said, we're not going to get too wild tonight, so I got to get this stuff a little more organized anyway. It's a mess. All right, so we're going to do one of these. Got a 2020 West Point Special Edition Proof Nickel. Box 3, 8 NIFCs, a proof, a foreign. Box head 3, 15 NIFCs, 4 clad proofs. It's not terrible, Brian. At least there's some finds. That's the important part. So right there, 2020W. Right there, it is the proof one. These were usually only available in sets. I'm not sure where they got these individual ones, but I bought some, and now is a shot for you to get one. We're going to start this out at $7. $7 start, 2020 West Point Special Edition Proof Jefferson Nickel. $7 start. Most proofs you found in a while. I had a couple last week, but proofs have been tough lately too. I haven't been finding a lot. Brian Jensen in at $7. Brian Jensen in at $7. You have the 2019 W reverse proof penny and love it. I just sold one of those probably like 6 weeks ago, I think, James. $7 to Brian Jensen, 2020 West Point Special Edition Proof Nickel. Top bidder, $7. Brian Jensen. $7 to Brian Jensen. And we are going to be going once to Brian at $7. You need the business strike W nickel. I don't think I bought any business strikes. I think they're all proofs. Yep, I bought all proofs, unfortunately. All right, $7. Eric A comes in at 8. Eric A pops in at 8. $8 now, Eric A. Eric A is at 8. New top bidder, Eric A, $8. New top bidder, Eric A. All right. We're now going to be going once to Eric A at 8. Going once to Eric A at $8. Going once, Eric A, $8. All right, Eric A, still top bidder, $8. And we are now going twice. Fireworks. Going twice to Eric A at $8. Brian Jensen pops in at $9. New top bidder, Brian Jensen at $9 now. $9, Brian Jensen. Brian Jensen is at $9. $9 to Brian Jensen. Eric A comes right back at $10. Eric A right back at $10. $10 now to Eric A. Brian is out. We're going once to Eric A at 10. Going once to Eric A at $10. $10 to Eric A, top bidder. And we're now going to be going twice to Eric A. Going twice to Eric A. 2020 West Point Special Edition Proof Nickel going twice. Eric A, $10. Last call on this item. Last call, Eric A, $10 on a 2020 W. $10 to Eric A, last call. And sold it to Eric A at $10. Thank you very much, Eric. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. All right. Next up, if there's any interest in this, I have. It's got some toning or something going on there. It's kind of weird looking. But it is a Mint State 65 Benji. 1953 Benji. Here's the face of it. It's got some toning of some sort going on. But it is graded. Mint State 65, 1953. I'm going to start this out at wholesale price. Eric says, I was out at 11. Wholesale price on this. I'm going to offer it up at Gray Sheet Wholesale, $56. It is 52 cents over wholesale price. I rounded it up to the even dollar, $56. 1953 Mint State 65 Benji. Mint State 65 Benji, if there's interest in that. This has been hanging out here for a long time. Figured I would let it go. The reverse looks a lot better. NGC graded. 1953 Benji. $56 is where I'm at on that. Gray Sheet wholesale price. All right. All right, last call on that, and we're going to pull it. All right, moving on from the Benji. We are going to go with a 1/4 ounce silver Lego. 1/4 ounce silver Lego right there. One, or is that an 1/8? That might be an 1/8. I thought it was a 1/4. No, it's an 1/8 ounce. 1/8 ounce Lego right there. 1/8 ounce Lego. We are going to start that out at $9. $9 start. 1/8 ounce. Little Lego. $9 start on that thing. If there is interest in the little Lego. Busby is in at 9. Busby in at $9. Top bidder, Mr. Busby. $9 Shell Bell. Roy Hathaway's in at 10. Jumped in over Shell Bell's $9.25. Shell Bell was at $9.25. Roy is the top bidder at 10 now. Roy, top bidder at 10 on my screen. $10 to Roy. Vinny says he's out. Vinny is out. $10 to Roy Hathaway. 1/8 Lego brick. And we're now going once. Going once to Roy at 10. Going once to Roy at 10. Busby comes back at 11. Busby comes back at 11. Roy is in at 12. Roy is in at 12. He just bought 50 grams. Roy is in at $12 now. Little gram. There are little gram pieces. Roy at $12. And once again, we are going once to Roy at 12 bucks. Once to Roy at $12. $12 to Roy. All right, we're now going to be going twice. Going twice to Roy at 12 bucks. $12 going twice to Roy now. Roy Hathaway, top bidder. Last call on this item. Last call. Little 1/8 ounce Lego brick right there. 1/8 ounce Lego brick. Roy Hathaway, top bidder at 12 bucks. All right, last call, last call. And sold to Roy at $12. $12 to Roy on the little Lego brick. Thank you, Roy. I appreciate it. All right, next up, we're going to be doing a 1968 Mexico Olympic coin. Going to be up next, 1968, 25 pesos. We're going to start this out just above melt at 36 bucks. $36. There she is right there, 1968. 1968 Mexico 25 peso Olympic coin. There she is right there. There is one side. There is the other side. 25 pesos. It is 72% silver. 72% silver. Got a little writing around the outside there. It says Libertad. Independence. So there it is. 36 bucks. $36 start. 1968 Olympic coin. 72% silver. 72% silver. All right. Last call on this item. Last call before we pull it. Last call. We're going to do one last item after this. One last item. All right. That is it for that one. Here is going to be the last item of the night. It is going to be the full 11-piece war nickel set. Don't do that, Busby. Don't be doing that. We can't have that stuff. All right, we are going to do the full war nickel set up next. Full war nickel set. It is 11 war nickels. Melt on these is at about just over $40.50 or something like that. I'm going to start the whole set at 48 bucks just to cover my shipping if there's anybody interested. $48 on a US wartime nickel set. It is all 11 of them right there. $48 if there is interest. 48 bucks. $48. I've been paying that the entire time we lived together. Oh boy. 48 bucks on that one if there is interest. If not, I'll hang on to it till next week. Give you about another 15 seconds on this one. If there is any interest, let me know. All right. Few more seconds on that set, and then we're going to pull it and move on to some giveaways. I want it. Maybe next week, he says. It'll be around again. We won't be auctioning next week, so you probably won't see it till the 5th. I'll be off the weekend after that up at my son's, so. Yeah, they're silver war nickels, Eric A. 11 silver war nickels. It's all 11 of the ones that were minted, all in one set. So there was 11 of them made that was 35% silver, and this is all of them right here. So, all right, last call on this, or we're going to move on, get into some giveaways. All right, moving on. That'll come back in a couple weeks. It'll make a return. All right, let's go ahead and do EOS 1, 2, and 3. We'll see if we get to the 100 likes before we end. Give me just a second to get this set up. All right, EOS 1 ready to rock. Jump on in, everybody. EOS number 1 is open and ready to go. EOS number 1. EOS 1. Wife says I have to win. Tell her you'll do your best. EOS number 1. Currently 37 people eligible. 38 now. 51 watching. 51 watching. Got a few more seconds to get in. And we're going to draw a winner now. 40 eligible. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. Winner in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And the winner is Corey Tolbin. Corey Tolbin wins. Congratulations, Corey. Very nice. Hey, Miss Lori. Hi, Lori. Very nice. Corey Tolbin with the win. All right, just a second, Corey. I will get you some envelopes here. Let's see what we still have available to choose from. All right, here's what we still have, Corey, for envelopes. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9, and 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9, and 10. Those are your choices. Oh, nice. Glad he came to visit. We're doing good, Lori. We're just wrapping her up for tonight. Gonna call it a day. I'm ready for a snack. I'm a little hungry. Number 7, he says. All right, number 7 is right there. This has a little goodie that goes with it as well. But you are going to get a Barber dime. Going to be a 1910 Philly Barber dime. And you are also, compliments of Roy Hathaway sent a bunch of these along. You are going to get a 1987 uncirculated coin set with the P&D Mint right there. Nice little 1987 for you as well, Corey. Along with a Barber dime. Congratulations. Thank you, Roy, for supplying some of the sets for the giveaways. I appreciate it. So there it is. Corey wins a dime and a 1987 sets. Congratulations, Corey. Very nice. All right, next up, EOS number 2. EOS number 2. Ooh, did you get to see the grandbaby, Lori? EOS 2 up next. 2 more giveaways tonight unless we get lucky enough to get to 100 likes. We are currently 15 away. 15 away. We could probably make it happen, though. EOS 2 going to be up for grabs here. All right, 51 people eligible. And we have 57 watching. Let's draw a winner. Good luck, everybody, on EOS 2. Here we go. Winner in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And it's going to be Mike Shalais. No problem, Jolly Roger. It does weird things sometimes. You just can't, there's only so much you can do. Mike Shalais, EOS 2 winner. All right, Mike Shalais. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, or 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, or 10. Your choice, brother. Those are the options. Number 3 says, all right, there is number 3 right there. What do we got? Number 3 is empty. That means you have won 4 uncirculated dollar coins. These are compliments of Dad Spare Change. So appreciate Dad Spare Change for sending these along. Got yourself a James Garfield, a James Madison, a James Buchanan, and a John Adams. We couldn't do 4 Jameses. We had to throw in a John. But they are yours. Congratulations, Mike Shalais. All right, next up, EOS number 3. You were joking. EOS number 3 up next. EOS 3. Final giveaway of the night. Good luck, everybody, on this one. Final giveaway of the night. Ooh, I could do that. I could do that for sure. Ricky Visconti. There's probably plenty of them in there. It'd be like a $30 pack of uncirculated dollar coins. It could happen. All right. Currently have. You're welcome, Eric A. Member for 28 months. Thank you, Eric. I appreciate it, brother. I had fun. Hopefully you guys did as well. 100 likes. Did we get to 100 likes? All right. EOS 3. Oh, we did get to 100 likes. We're going to have one more giveaway. How about that? We just boomed right to 100 likes like nobody's business. All right, here we go. EOS 3 winner coming up in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And it's going to be a retired old guy. EOS 3 winner. Retired old guy with the score. Congratulations, Mr. Retired Old Guy. And we have 1, 2, 4, 5, 9, 10. 1, 2, 4, 5, 9, 10. 1, 2, 4, 5, 9, 10. Remember the options available, my friend. Let me know what you like. He says number 4. Number 4 is right here. What do we have in number 4? Going to be a 1967 40%er for retired old guy. Congratulations, sir. Very nice. You have, hey Lynn, how are you? You have a 40%er. Congratulations. Next up, we're going to do the 100 likes. We made it. 100 likes is open, ready to rock. 100 likes. Good luck, everybody. You're welcome, retired old guy, anytime. Good, Lynn. All right, 100 likes. Currently 44 people eligible. 44 eligible. We have 60 watching. 60 watching. 51 eligible. Hurry up. We're going to draw a winner. Here we go. Winner in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ron Pierce. Congratulations. Ron is going to be the 100 likes winner. Good meeting you about a month or so ago, Ron. And congrats on the win. We have available envelopes 1, 2, 5, 9, 10. 1, 2, 5, 9, or 10, Ron. Let me know. 1, 2, 5, 9, or 10. Your choice. One, 2, 5, 9, or 10. He says number 5 and chest it. He don't even want to know what it is. All right, we're going to chest it. One last giveaway for the treasure chest, and we're going to have a Indian head cent. We're going to have a buffalo, a V nickel, and a 44S war nickel headed to the treasure chest. Thank you, Ron. Very generous. I will add that in there. So another treasure chest giveaway heading in. So thank you guys a bunch for hanging out with me tonight. Next week, don't forget, is the treasure chest giveaway. Comment video will be out tomorrow or Monday. Make sure you watch the full video to make sure you enter the right words in your comment. I'm going to be a little picky this time, just to make sure people are paying attention. So thank you guys for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. Look forward to seeing you next Saturday. We're going to, oh, members golf. Thank you, Lori. Members golf. We got to do that. I almost forgot. Wait. If you are a member, wait. We're going to start out with the HSWO members. HSWO members is going to be the first race. We have 32, so we're doing 2 races for a silver quarter. 2 races for a silver, 40%er. 2 races for a 40%er. My mistake. Quarter is the next race. 40%er. We're going to run 2 races here. So good luck, everybody. Members races next. So here we go. First race. Good luck, everybody. And here we go. Thank you for reminding me, Lori. I completely spaced it. JP, you as well. I appreciate it because I completely spaced it. All right, Lynn Ehrenzeller out to the early lead. If you are still paying the membership, Busby, you're in there somewhere. I think you still are, if I remember right. So you should be in this one or the next one. I can't remember which group you were in, but you should be in one of them, I believe. All right, now it's Jim Thompson. Jim Thompson up there. Here comes Dad's Spare Change flying up. He can't quite get there. Now it's JC. JC to the lead, 15 seconds. JC out front looking for a 40%er. And he couldn't get it done. Oh, James Benson. And James Benson, he was like, wait, stop sign. I got to win. James Benson with the win. Congratulations, James. My wife told you had to, and you did. Tell her, look how good I listened. Well, there it is, 40%er for you right there. We're going to remove him from the race and run another one. Remove the winner, race again. We're going to do one more 40%er again for the winner. Here we go. And we're off. NC Prospector out there this time. Yep, these do need a claim email because they are a giveaway still, despite the fact that it is a members giveaway. But yes, please. East Coast Treasure Hunter up front now. NC falls back to second. Eric A coming up there as well. Who is it going to be? Eric A moving in. Here comes John White, PTF Stacking, Jersey Raid Digs, Foster's Finds. And Eric A comes out on top. 15 seconds to go. 15 seconds. Eric A to the lead. Here comes Jeff Provost moving up. Net Fiend. And here comes PTF Stacking flying out of the back. And he wins. PTF Stacking. %er. Congratulations, PTF. All right, next up, we are moving on to the HSWO club members. So give me just a second to get that race pulled up. Right there, we have 22 club members, so we're running one race for a silver quarter. Silver quarter coming up next on this one. 1 minute on the clock. One shuffle, super full screen. Good luck. Winner gets a silver quarter. Here we go. All right, who do we got here? Ohio River History out front. Fat Baxter second. Coin around third. Otto is in fourth. As we're counting her down. Now Brian Jensen to the lead. He can't hang on. Now Aaron Foy takes over. Here comes Busby moving up. He's into second. Busby looking for the lead. Can he get there? He can't quite pull it off yet. 20 seconds to go. 20 seconds. Aaron Foy out front. Here comes Busby. DTS Coins, VMC, CSL, Ohio River History, all fighting it out. Here comes Rusty Nail flying in from the back. And he will get it done. Rusty Nail, silver quarter. Ooh, excuse me. All right, next up is going to be the HSWO crew members. HSWO crew members up next. We only have two. It is going to be Michael Spicer versus Silver Addiction. Good luck, guys. Here we go. Only two of them. Thank you. I appreciate the bless yous. All right, 1 minute on the clock and set. Super full screen. One shuffle. Good luck, guys. Here we go. Who is it going to be? Silver Addiction out to the early lead. Michael Spicer second. Now Michael Spicer up front. Michael Spicer's pulling away, but here comes Silver Addiction starting to reel him in. And here comes Silver Addiction. He may have it. And Silver Addiction will win for a silver quarter. Very nice. Silver quarter for Silver Addiction. And we're also going to have our only HSWO VIP member is Roy Hathaway. He is going to get a 40%er by default. He is the only one of the VIP members. So congratulations, Roy. All right, let me get Roy's envelope done here. And that is going to do it for member races that is for the month of July. We'll have the August races coming up here, probably on the September 5th stream. So thank you guys for being members. I appreciate it. And there we go right there. That is going to do it for tonight. You're welcome, Silver Addiction, and everybody else that won. You're welcome. Congratulations. And like I said, thank you guys for being members. I appreciate it. It all helps the channel go round and round. All right. That is going to do it. Thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. Fortunately, we only found the one silver, but that's the way it goes sometimes. Hopefully things will get better. That Christmas silver should start filtering in here in the next few weeks. So remember, treasure chest giveaway next week. Comment video will be out tomorrow or Monday. We will not be streaming the 29th, and we will be back at it on the 5th. So take care, everybody. Have a great Sunday and a great week next week. We'll see you on the next one, everybody. Take care.